Hey guys, welcome to my channel, H2 Natural Beauty, and today I'm coming to you with something very exciting for me. So, in my family, we drink a lot of almond milk, and I find myself going back and forth to the store. So I had an idea that maybe I would make my own at home and see if it's less expensive to make it at home or to actually purchase it in the store. Now, when you average out how many nuts you purchase per pound, or how many nuts come per pound, and how much milk you can make, you could probably save money if you can get a local farmer or a one of those like food marts, like those fruit and vegetable stands where you can find them less expensive, but catch them on sale where you can buy them by the bulk and get the almonds. Like, I don't know, dollar some a pound, $1.99. You could probably save more money, but if you're spending like $5, then you're not really saving money. So, but here's a picture of, well, here's the actual video of me making the almond milk. The way we like it here. The kids like the chocolate milk. They like the white chocolate. They like the vanilla too, but for most part, they like the chocolate milk. They don't really drink milk anyway, but the vanilla will be for like cereals and such, and like oatmeals. But like that chocolate milk will actually be for their, just their taste. Just for something for like a sweet dessert. So stay tuned and watch the video. Thank you for watching my channel. If you haven't rated or subscribed, please do so now. Peace out. Hi guys, welcome back to the H2 Natural Beauty channel, and today we're going to make almond milk. So first, for starters, you need to buy a bag or go buy fresh almonds from your local food market or your farmer's market. For example, I bought this bag, and this is just California grown shelled almonds, and they're all natural. They're not baked or roasted or salted or anything like that. You want to start off with an all natural bag, and I got this one set for $5.99, and it was a 1 pound bag. Second, you want to take your almonds and you want to soak them overnight or soak them for 24 hours, maybe 24 hours or more would get all the actual brown shelling off, the peeling or whatever, but I normally soak it just overnight. So we're going to try this out today with chocolate. So today we're going to do chocolate almond milk. But for starters, we'll start off with the vanilla, and then we'll gradually add the chocolate. So stay tuned. Okay, first I have 2 cups of almonds. Actually, it's about 1.5 cups of almonds in here that I soaked overnight. And this is what it looks like when you put it in your picture. It actually, for some reason, says 3. So I might check a few out. To get back down to 2 cups. Okay, so that's about 2 cups now in here. So now we're going to add water. Normally it's 3 cups of water to 1 cup of almond, but because we want our milk to be thick chocolate milk, I'm going to go ahead and add this filtered water I have here from my sink. It's filtered. So that's 2. I'm going to add 4 cups of water. So here I have 4 cups of water, and it's filtered water. You can get filtered water or spring water. And I'm just going to pour it in here on my nuts. And because I had 2 cups, I'm going to go ahead and add probably another ½ cup to this mixture. Yeah, there we go. So now we're going to take the almonds that's in the water, and we're going to blend them. First, I'll start by pulsating just to get them going. As you can see, the milk is already turning white, and now I'm going to turn it on and go ahead and pulse the rest and liquefy. Okay, so you're going to want to do this for about 3 to 4, maybe even 5 minutes. It just depends on how many nuts you have in here, how much milk you're making. As you can see, it's already turning white here. If you look closely, you can see the milk is already forming in the container. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish pulsating this and let you see what it looks like in the end. Okay, so now we're done with the almond milk for the most part with pulsating and blending. And last setting I did liquefy. I'm going to take this strainer right here. I don't have a cheesecloth at this time that's clean to drain the nut or the already nut bag. And I'm going to take this empty clean bowl and we're going to pour the mixture into this bowl so that we can drain the rest of the pulp because we don't like it with pulp. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. It's pretty frothy. And as you see, I'm just going to pour it in here like so. And what this is going to do is allow my milk to settle through and then the pulp to stay on top. I'm just going to take a whisk to help it come through a little bit. The strainer is very small. It's actually one for sifting flour. So it's very small, and you see the pulp that's remaining. This pulp, you don't have to throw it out. You can actually make almond flour with it if you like. But it's best if you have a cheesecloth, you can get more out of the milk. So now I'm just trying to squeeze the rest out without dropping any pulp into my bowl. I can always go back and drain it again, no problem. So the extra pulp that I have left, I'm just going to pour it in here. Take my strainer again and try to get the rest out. So this is actually not the actual correct way of doing it. The correct way is to actually have a cheesecloth or a nut cloth or a nut bag to drain it. But this is easy if you have one of these. It doesn't take long at all. It goes through. I don't have to squeeze all the stuff out. Okay, so far that I've done that, we have a bowl of milk now, and I can go back through and pour this milk back into the blender. I'm going to pour it back into the blender one more time. I'm just actually rinsing out the blender of the pulp. So I'm going to pour it back. Okay, I'm going to use the grater one more time and go back through it one more time just to make sure we've gotten all the pulp out. So I'm doing this twice. As you can see, it still was some left in there, not quite much. And it just ran right through. So if you have a strainer with extremely small holes like this, where you can barely see through the netting or whatever, that'll work just fine. 5 minutes in. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we're going to take this bowl of milk that we have here. We're going to pour the milk back into the blender. Okay. Now we poured the milk back into the blender, we're going to go ahead and take our cocoa powder and cocoa powder, I'm sorry. And I just bought the regular Kroger's brand. You can borrow the all natural brand, but I just bought the it says perfect for baking and making cocoa. But I'm just going to buy this. I just bought that. So I'm just using about almost 3 tablespoons because they like it really thick and dark chocolate. I'm doing 3. You can use 2, but for the amount of milk, I'm thinking 3 is fine. You're going to want to add vanilla for a little taste. If you want to just use this without the cocoa powder, you can use vanilla. I'm going to use vanilla extract. So here's half a teaspoon. That's 1, and I'm going to add 2 since they like the sweet chocolate milk. Okay? That's all you really need for something like this. And then if you want to add another sweetener to it so you can have a sweeter chocolate milk, you can also add a cane syrup or a maple syrup or something like that. 100% no preservative syrup, of course. And I'm just going to add a little bit because this syrup is pretty strong. You don't need that much of this at all. This syrup is just to sweeten it up just a tad bit. It's pretty strong. Also, which I forgot, you need a pinch of salt. So I'm going to go ahead and just use a pinch of salt. I normally use the sea salt, but I'm just going to use a pinch of the sea salt like this. And that's it. And that'll, you put a pinch of salt in everything. So we're going to go ahead and mix this very well. We're just going to mix it. Blend. You don't have to blend it that much because it's already mixed. And just that quick, you have chocolate almond milk. So we have these containers we bought from the store. And this one's freshly washed and clean. So this is for our refrigerator. And we're going to go ahead and just pour this in here. So this didn't take long at all to make. This took all of about a good 6 minutes to make. And I'm just going to put the top on. I'm going to throw this in the refrigerator. And now they have chocolate milk for the week.